Like a lot of people, Mrs. Rathbone gets through quite a few of this sort of notebook for doing her grocery shopping lists on, and she gets through quite a lot of it too. As you can see, pages are all falling out and she tears pages out here and there and everywhere. Now, wouldn't it be good if there was a better way of going about this? The kind of notebook that you would never use reams and reams of paper ever again. Kind of like this one here. Quite a nice notebook, as I'm sure you'll agree. Looks just like an ordinary notebook, doesn't it, guys? Well, actually, this particular notebook was sent to me by the guys at Newyes. Now, I'm hoping that's how you pronounce the company name, Newyes, although it could be News, I suppose, but it looks like Newyes, as you can see. So I'm going to call it Newyes. And what we have here is an erasable smart notebook. Environmentally friendly, endlessly reusable, and totally unplugged. There's no batteries involved in this at all, guys. As you can see, it is wet erasable, hot erasable, and you can upload and share whatever you've written on the pages. The smart notebook comes with a special pen which you have to use. You can't use an ordinary pen, you have to use this special pen here. And you get this nice erasing cloth to go with it as well. And it comes in this very nice PU leather cover here. Got a little pocket in the front there, which I guess you can pop the cleaning cloth into. I've got a little elasticated strap here to put the pen in. He said struggling trying to get it in there, but there we go. So the pen will go in there too, if you wish it to. The pen itself is predominantly made of plastic. It's got a fair decent weight to it. We push down here to pop out the writing nib here. We have a little bit of a rubber here where you get hold of it, makes it very nice indeed, and we have an erasable tip on the back end of things. Let's say it comes in this rather nice cover here, this PU cover. We have a magnetic closure here, keep it closed. Opening it up, you can see we have some slots for your credit cards here if you wish to put them in there. And you can keep a little ID card in here as well. And there's some more little bits to put, maybe you can put a few notes in there, possibly. We have a very useful front page here, is to do with the how to use the thing, how to write with it. You've got the QR code down the bottom here for the app. You can use an app with it. It's the Camscanner app that you can use with it, although any of that sort of style app will work with the book. More instructions here, same thing probably. First page, smart note it says here. And then we have a series of lined pages, and at the back we have some dotted pages. So this is where you could do your artwork, or your as we've seen from the pictures on the front of the box, the rocket science, mathematical equations and artwork, etc. Anyway, let's have a look at what we can do with this notebook, guys. So it looks like the pages are replaceable, so you can put probably ordinary notes in there if you wish to. The pages are very much like paper, just a tad thicker, and they're quite shiny. They've quite a different feel to them. We have, you can use this as your calendar, because they have the weather up here, days of the week, page number and the date. So it's like being back at school again, guys. You can write the date at the top of your page. What's the date today? Okay, it's the 14th of July 19. There we go. Cool. The pen that's supplied with the book here writes very nicely indeed. There we go. Let's see if now I've made a mistake here. So apparently all we need to do is use the rubber end of the pen and erase it. Away it goes. There we go. So it writes quite nicely actually. We have a here we have this. Don't know what this is supposed to do really, but we'll give it a go. You might have to wet it or use the other side of it. Oh, there it goes. So this this cloth will take it off to a degree. I think you can also use, if we write it on here again, right, and there we go. So if I get myself a damp cloth, thusly, fetches it off even better. So we can move along to the back here, where we have little dots on the page, so you can join the dots if you wish to. You know, if you've got nothing better to be doing, we can join the dots here. Or we can do intricate artwork, like this here, for instance. You know, because I do portraits for a living, guys, if you didn't know. And we can soon fetch it all off. So if making a mistake is quite easy. So there we go, simple as that really. And the page is reusable again. According to the box here, you can use a hairdryer. It's hot erasable, so it says here. Unfortunately, our hairdryer's gone walkabout somewhere. Not sure where it is. I have an idea, it might be at somebody's apartment somewhere, but it's gone anyway. So unfortunately, I can't show you using a hairdryer, unfortunately, guys. The other thing you can do with this is you can use something like well, their app they push for this is called Camscanner. So you can whatever you've done on here, you can then save before you erase it, just by taking a snap of it. I mean, it could be that you've just invented this perpetual motion machine here, and you don't particularly want to lose this very important blueprint. So what we can do is you can bring in the your mobile phone here and take a snap of the page, thusly saving it forever. Or you can use your favourite scanning software. There we go, and that's kept it forever for you, and you can store that away somewhere nicely. There it goes. I believe the company sells these pens separately, but don't go using ordinary pens or these indelible ink pens, because you won't get that off in a great deal of a hurry. So you have to use any erasable gel pen. Any erasable style pen will work. As I say, we can actually, if we need to make an amendment to the machine here, we can just rub it out, because that bit's wrong and it's not going to work properly. So we need, there we go, that's it, now it'll work properly. But yeah, this is quite a nice little notebook actually, guys. You've got a nice leatherette, PU leather cover on here. The instructions are on the first page, how to use it, how to use your scanner, note scanning, etc. Pages are very interesting. They're very interesting material. And as I say, you can use them time after time. Once you've erased whatever you want to do on here, it'll just carry on. So if you use lots of paper for writing lists of things, something like this will be fine, because you can just keep the notes for a little while. As long as you need them, you can then scan them and upload them to your computer or device. And then once you're finished with it, simply erase them with your hair dryer or your little bit of damp cloth, or the rubber on the end of the pen here. All works. It's a very interesting little notebook. Okay then, everyone, let's thank Newyes for sending out this very nice little notebook. If you go along to their website, you'll find they do quite a considerable different books of this sort of thing. They need a little small one. So if you want to carry an EDC notepad, there is a little small one out there available. This one, as I say, would be very nice in an office environment, I think, or even if you take notes during lectures or what have you. Ideal, this sort of thing, because you're not getting through reams and reams of paper. You can store it on your computer, scan your pages in, blank them and reuse them over and over again. Your information is available via your favourite scanning software. As I say, Newyes recommend Camscanner, but there are other ones out there, of course. Whichever your favourite one is, you can use that one. Okay then, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this this interesting notebook. I'm going to be handing it over to Mrs. Rathbone shortly, so she can do her shopping lists on it without getting through 10,000 little notebooks like she has been doing. So yeah, quite a nice little book, very well made, quality, I like it. Okay then guys, well, hope you enjoyed the review. If you use one of these, please let me know how you get on with it. You could also let me know what your favourite camera scanning app is on your phone as well. I'm always interested in that because you know, I use one for scanning information in. It's quite useful. Alright guys, well, thanks for popping over. Thanks for taking a look at this book, and thank you very much to Newyes for sending it in. And I hope you'll pop by the channel another time for further reviews. Always got interesting stuff for you. And yeah, please feel free to leave questions and comments down in below, and I'll try and get back to you. Yeah, alright guys, thanks for coming over, thanks for taking a look at this book, and I will see you laters.
Oh.